After months of chasing leaks and speculation, while waiting for any amount of bona fide information about Russell T Davies' second era, it seems that the announcement of Ncuti Gatwa as the 14th Doctor has opened the floodgates, as Russell is releasing Doctor Who flavoured news nuggets onto the fandom at a rate of a World War II era Spitfire in space. It's been coming out at an alarming rate, confusing and frustrating YouTubers in the process. Theories is tired, Council of Geeks is begging for a reprieve, and I'm just sitting here laughing at idiotic reactions from reactionary idiots. I'm not even joking, by the way. The sheer amount of news that we have gotten within the last few days is a little overwhelming to the senses. It's impossible to keep up with. Before I even finish writing this video, let alone editing and uploading, there's going to be another big reveal. Another big announcement, and my hard work would have been for naught. But I'm not doing this for a job. I mean, I'd like to. It would be nice to do something that I enjoy for a living, but yeah, like and subscribe. For now, this is just a fun hobby for me, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to nerd out on all the new reveals, all the new information, and just soak in the chaos of the moment. In tonight's first story, we have confirmation that Donna and the 10th Doctor will be returning, played by David Tennant and Kathleen Tate. Along with them will be Bernard Crimmins' character, Wilfred Mott. They'll be spotted on set, and it's so wonderful to see them again. David and Kathleen seem to have not aged within the last 10 years. There's all these images coming out. The Doctor has spiky hair again! It's actually spiky! We finally have that iconic 2000s look that never ages. It looks way better than that awful Bieber Fever cut he was sporting for the 50th, and he's got a new coat. At this point, I think that Davies is just fucking with us. I mean, the whole suit looks different, right down to the shoes, which has caused the internet to explode into speculation over what this all means. Initially, I was thinking that we would get some unseen adventures from the 4th season. As said earlier, they are clearly vampires, free from the shackles of age. But now people are saying that maybe he's from an alternate universe, or maybe he's the Doctor from an alternate timeline, like maybe time has gone free again, and things have gone all wibbly-wobbly and timey-wimey, and the 10th Doctor, instead of erasing Donna's memories, went for the very obvious second option of augmenting her biology to compensate the massive Time Lord intellect she now possessed, like we know he very likely could have. Or maybe he's the Meta-Crisis Doctor, but then again, how would Donna fit into that equation? I mean, yes, it was a two-way Meta-Crisis, she's connected to the Meta-Crisis Doctor in that way, but he's more tied to Rose than any other character. Or maybe the Doctor is just going for a new look. He does have more than one set of clothes after all. I mean, the TARDIS wardrobe is almost infinite, and surely you'd have to wash that coat at some point. But there's also this image with the TARDIS in the background, which looks pretty normal from first glance, but then you realise that is the 14th Doctor's TARDIS, leading credence to the idea that Jodie could have regenerated into David, which I am okay with, but only if there's some sort of inciting incident that forces him to take that form. Like, something he has to atone for that could only be atoned for in that form, like it's something that he did in his 10th life or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Davies does like to play coy with the audience, and a lot of this could be staged to throw us off. In other news, we had the lovely Yasmin Finney, cast as the character Rose, which has caused many a Who fan to make this face. She's most known for her role in Heartstoppers, another high school drama involving high school stuff that I'm really not interested in. But it's going to bring in fans from that show, so I think it's smart casting in my book. It's like what they did with Ncuti. At time of recording, they haven't really given a last name for that character, nor any details about the character whatsoever. Yet the internet is still going mad with speculating, oh, is this Rose Tyler? Did she gain the ability to regenerate from that one time that she absorbed the time vortex at the end of season 1? Is she Rose's daughter? Is she Donna's daughter? Is she Rose's granddaughter? Is she Donna's granddaughter? Is she an alternate timeline version of Rose because time is broken? Breaking news, everybody, breaking news! We have confirmation that this is indeed Donna's daughter. The news just keeps on coming as I am editing this. It is ridiculous. There's also talk of the Doctor's daughter coming back. You know, Jenny from that one episode with the half and the humans that can clone themselves with that machine. There's also talk of Capaldi being there. There's talk of all these other characters. Matt Lucas, I think, has been cited. It's going to be big. They're pulling out all the stops here. But it could also be a calculated move to engage the fandom, which all of this is about in the first place. I don't want to shit on Chibnall anymore because honestly I think he's had enough. But during his era, the marketing was terrible. He would tell you nothing, keep everything close to the chest, and you'd find out everything when it came out. It was an effective way of avoiding spoilers and leaks from getting out. Like, nobody knew that the Master was going to be in Spyfall, except for this one magazine that nobody trusts for very good reason. The more news nuggets we get, the more we pay attention, the more we speculate, the more we talk about it. I haven't seen the fandom this alive in years. It just goes to show that the show is not dead yet. It is far from dead. Alright everybody, it is time for some predictions. Based on what we have so far, here is what I think is going to happen. Jodie will generate into David, and this is quite a shock for the Doctor. The Doctor wonders why they have this face again, but then they remember that in the 50th, the curator told them that they will revisit old faces. So, the Doctor shrugs his shoulders, picks out an outfit, and the TARDIS materialises, and outside is Donna and Unit. She's a bit older, not that it shows, but she embraces him, excited that she has finally found him. Alongside her is her daughter. The Doctor Donna has re-emerged slowly over time. She manages to figure out a way to still access her Time Lord intellect without burning out her brain with the help of Unit and their technology. Her incredibly intelligent, partially Time Lord daughter Rose also helped. They have drawn the TARDIS to Earth because they need the Doctor. The world is in peril, as an alien incursion is underway. Little did she know, she accidentally drew the 12th Doctor and the 11th Doctor, but the more the merrier. Also joining the Unit team is Jenny, the Doctor's daughter, who made it to Earth through her adventures in the audio series. They all team up, they take down the alien threat, and it ends with the new version of 10 going off into the universe to have more adventures, leaving Ncuti's Doctor to pick it up after an undefined period of time, effectively giving his era a clean slate. That's just my thoughts though. What are yours? Leave something in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one.